Hey everybody, welcome back. Dr. Troy here, and I'm super stoked, excited. I'm so happy to be able to share this with you, and here's why. This is a reevaluation quiz. So when you have your video for your reevaluation, hopefully for many of you, it's a brief explanation of the reevaluation. Then we're going to actually hand this off to the patient on your tablet. Now, before you freak out, very simple way to do this, all right? Whether it's YouTube or Vimeo, wherever this video is that typically there is a comment section down below on these videos. All you have to do is take the link from what we're going to create right here, put it underneath that particular video, the video that's going to be used for reevaluations. When the patient is done with the video, you click on the link, boom, it takes them to the reevaluation. So this is super easy. If it doesn't, then guess what? You'll leave a tab open on your tablet for jot form, and you simply go there and have that already ready for that patient, or you have a list of them that you, just like you see here, here's a list of them right here that you can just click on the one that's for that patient, whether it's reevaluation 1, 4, 10, 12, whatever it is, click on it, and then you're ready to go. So super easy, and it gives us information. Let's find out if our education is working. Let's find out if they're paying attention. Let's find out if we need to. And what I always love about the first 12 is it gives me an opportunity to understand, where do I need to take them now? They have a really good understanding. So let's make sure we keep hammering this home. Repetition is the mother of learning. So I want to make sure I keep hammering it home. But let's start talking about their lifestyle stresses, which is why I've always, after 12 visits, I always start to really pull in lifestyle stresses and relate those to their body, essentially, quote unquote, breaking down. So enough of that. All right. This should be super exciting for you because you're going to get information, number one. Number two, it will be sent to you via email. You don't have to give them a clipboard with a questionnaire on it. This is going to be sent to your email address. And when you're done at the end of the day, you can sit down and look through all these quizzes to find out what your patients know. If you do want to go the paper route, your staff can print them off, and boom, it's like grading papers as a teacher. You get to go through and find out what your patients know, give them to your staff for the next visit. When the patient comes in, you'll be able to talk about the things on that particular form. So this should be super exciting. I hope it is for you. So without further ado, let's roll up our sleeves and move forward. So here's the deal. I'm recommending that you use what's called jot form. Now I have used what's called WUFO, WUFO, WUFO. I've used both of them, and I found that jot form, it just seems to be easier. I'm literally going to be taking stuff from WUFO and putting it into jot form because I just like the ease of use. So you're going to go, you sign up. There's a link down below. Go sign up for this. It's a free service until you get to a certain point, just like anything is, right? So I don't remember what the number is, but you'll basically be able to use maybe 20 or 40 or 100 in a month. And then when you go past that, you're going to have to pay for them, or you pay for now a subscription service to be a part of it. So this should be reasonable, and just, take a look, find out. But the free part is what you're going to use first and foremost to be able to take care and process the patients who are coming through your office. So what you do is once you go sign up for your free membership here, then you see the form here. This is what we want to focus on right here. Create form. We want to go make a form for your office, okay? So when I hit that button, it is going to show me these two options. Number one, I can do, and many of you have done this before, I've done this as well, a single question per page, right? Where it just puts up one question, you fill in the answer, and it takes you to the next thing. Fill in the answer, it takes you to the next thing. So you can do this if you want. For this discussion, we're not going to go down that path. We're going to stick with good old reliable and traditional way of doing surveys, which is just a form that people can go through to answer questions. So you got blank form options. You can request a form through jot form. I haven't done that yet. You can import, or you can use a template. They have a ton of templates here. Wait till you see this. You click on this, and they have some of their favorites or more popular ones right here. But we're going to go up to this button right here, choose template category. And we're going to go down here, questionnaire template, and then boom, it's right in front of us. This is one that we are going to focus on. So it's going to show me this first, and if I want to use it, I just click on Use Template. Okay, so I'm not going to go through this entire thing. I'm just going to show you the functionality and how easy it is, and then I'll show you one that I've already created. It's cool. So from an editing standpoint, look, I can just do like a Word document. I can highlight and just start typing what I want. Boom. It's that easy. So super cool. I can come down here. I want to change the question, and I can just easily type new stuff in. Okay. So this is super, super easy. Now you look at this though and you go, but I don't want to use some of these things. That's okay. Look what I can do. I can remove the ones from the template that I don't want to use. Me personally, with the form that I'm going to show you, I used more multiple choice type things. So I would just go through it. If I know that's what I'm going to do, I'm just going to delete some of the ones that I look at them and like, I don't think I'm going to do drop down answers. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of some of these. Oh, I do want to have a short answer. I'd like to have a short box answer. Okay, so I'm going to keep one of those. and then I go here and I'm going to get rid of a few more. You see how easy this is, folks? Like this is just deleting. I can also, if I want to move things around, see the 4 arrows, I can move something up, I can move something up, or I can delete it, okay? So there's a couple more here I want to go ahead and delete just to kind of clean the form up while we're going through. I understand you get the point, but let's just clean it up a little bit so we can play around a little bit more, understand the functionality of this. I'm sorry, there's no way I could like speed through this. It's just the way that it's put together. Then if you want to keep a box like this, you go, yeah, you know what? I really want to know how we're doing on service. So I say, you know, friendliness, you know, efficiency, those sorts of things. If you want to keep that kind of a box, you can. And then we go ahead and boom. All right, so I've cleaned it up a little bit. Now I look at this, I go, well, wait, I want my logo. So I go up here, boom, I click on that. Guess what you can do? You can upload your file right here and you will have your logo on this page. I go to the left and it says add form and element. Well, this is cool. So first of all, we don't have their name. So if I get this in email right now, I don't know who it is. So I go on full name, boom, drop it in. We're on the path, folks. We're going to know what the heck this person, who the heck this person is as they fill this out. And then maybe I do want, you know, we've got a long form, a long text entry, but what if I want a short one? You know, where sometimes you have those forms where it's just, you know, what's your favorite color? You know, and explain. So they say it's yellow because I love the color of the sun. That's a short answer. And then there's long answer. And if I don't want the long answer anymore, delete it. Bye-bye. They also have a beautiful option of single choice or multiple choice, meaning if I have single choice, it's multiple choice, but you can only pick one. If I have multiple choice, it is what it says it is. They can pick multiple answers, okay? So you see there's a lot of functionality. It's super easy. You see how I'm dragging and dropping? You go, wait a minute, Troy, what about the numbers? Remember, it's like a Word document. I go in and I change the numbers. And it's as easy as that, folks. If you want to know what's on the right-hand side, you hit the little wheel here. I could also edit this way. I don't know why anybody, you know, anyone would do this. I don't know why anybody would go over here to edit over on the actual page, but I guess it can have its benefits as well. I just haven't found them yet. I can also duplicate. So if I like this one, I can literally, got to click out of this and go into it for this one. So if I want to see this one again, I'm like, oh, I really like the way that I worded that, or I like the answers, then I can duplicate it. Okay. And then I can go in here and just change what it is that I wrote. What I love about this as well is I write house. All I have to do is hit return. It gives me another box and I can write car, I can write dog and cat. Every time I hit return, it just opens up and creates a new entry for me as opposed to having to some way figure out like, how do I get another box that people can check? Again, if I don't like it, I get rid of it. It's that easy, super, super easy. You can see at the bottom, it has submit, so that submits it. For settings, you go in and you might just, instead of that, you know, I might write office re-exam number 1 test, okay? And then I want to publish it. Well, when I publish it, now it's published, so I have now an actual address that I can send people to. So this is what I would put underneath the reevaluation video on YouTube and or Vimeo. I put this there. So when the patient's done, I click on it and it's going to take them exactly to this page. Now let's look at a finished page. So here is a page that I put together. Okay. And as you can see, it's Vitalized Chiropractic Center survey. I did not put a logo in, but again, you can put your logo at the top. They write their name, they go down. Why did you originally seek care in our office? So when I put this together, I was like, I don't really want them to, have to write a bunch of stuff. If you have an iPad or something a tablet that has a keyboard with it and you can open it up, that's cool. But I was trying to make this as simple as possible so that if it came down to having to add an answer, they still have an other box down here where they can do it. During your initial care, how would you describe the healthy changes taking place? How do you explain chiropractic adjustments to family friends? Which best describes subluxation? Which habits have you been taught to in the last few weeks? And how well have you been following your care plan? So some pretty cool questions, first of all. And I want to go back up here before we move on. Why did you originally seek care in your office? And I need you to pay attention to this because if you go back and look at some of your videos still house the term pain. And I know the argument is, but Troy, I don't want to ignore their pain. It's not about ignoring their pain. It's about taking them on a different path. So everybody knows that you care. Chiropractors are the most caring people in the world. So everybody knows that you care. The point of this is that we want to know, like, okay, why did you originally come in the office? And they're like, well, I came in for neck and back pain, but they say, what's wellness and prevention? Sinus problems, allergy problems. What chiropractic can help that? Blood pressure, focus, no. ADHD, no. Sensory. Oh, there it is. Neck and back pain. It's the last thing. Why? Because if I prioritize it to the top, they never read anything else. If they never read anything else, then guess what? If they never read anything else, then they never see these seeds that I'm planting: blood pressure, focus, sleep, energy. But if I put these things first, it opens up their mind and it plants seeds. When they're done with this, they'll go to the bottom, they will hit submit, and it will be sent to me via email. So hopefully this is just so exciting for you. This is super easy to use. It's why I'm introducing you to this. It's called JotForm. Click that link down below, go sign up, play with it, putting different questions. You'll have a copy of this. You just have to click on it. You'll see the PDF of this, so you can use these as a guide for questions if you want to. But this is a really great upgrade to everything that we're already providing to our services and to our patients. And hopefully you're as excited about it as I am. So roll up your sleeves, get to work. We'll see you in the next video.